Hi guys, welcome back to the Jake Vlogs channel, and today in this video we will be talking about obviously the big news, Spain sacking their manager one day before the World Cup. Yes, that's right, you heard it. The Spanish manager has been sacked from obviously the national team Spain, and we're going to be talking about it. So yeah, one day before the World Cup, Spanish manager got sacked from Spain. Now, whether that's going to be a good decision or a bad decision, obviously we'll find out over the next month. But he has gone to Real Madrid. We do know that Madrid needed a new manager. Obviously, Zinedine Zidane a few weeks ago did leave the club, as he said in a press conference. So they needed a new manager. But I think that's kind of good news for Spurs, obviously, because there was lots of speculation about maybe Poch going to Madrid. To be honest, I don't think he was ever going to go, but now, obviously, 100% sure that he's not going, even though he has signed a New Year deal. But very, very weird, Spain sacking their manager after winning the World Cup a few years ago. For me, I don't really know why they did it. Maybe if they wanted to do it, maybe they should have done it after the World Cup, or even a few weeks ago, but not one day before the World Cup. But this might determine how Spain are going to do now over the next month in the World Cup. We do know their new manager is Herrero, an ex-Spanish centre-back legend, has now taken over the Spanish job. But yeah, I think it's just really, really weird news. One day before the World Cup, they go sack their manager. Gone to Real Madrid, and Real Madrid obviously being a Spanish club, maybe not really caring so much about how their national team do. Maybe they're just going obviously for the manager, and maybe they don't really care about how their national team gets on, which personally, I don't think is the right thing to do. I think they're a team from Spain. It's like Spurs going and getting Southgate like today. I'm sure most England fans won't appeal to it. One day before the World Cup, and then obviously Spurs not really caring. That's basically what is happening to Spain right now. But guys, let me know your opinions down below. Do you think it was the right time, or do you think it was the right decision even for Spain to go out and sack their manager, not just to sack him one day before the World Cup? In my opinion, if they wanted to do it, either do it before, obviously not one day before, maybe a few months ago, or after the World Cup, depending on how well they do. But do you think this will affect Spain, the Spanish team during the World Cup? Personally, I don't think it will. I think Spain are a great national team anyway, but very interesting to see what their first game is like against Portugal on Friday night. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. I'm very excited. The World Cup starts tomorrow. I'll be uploading loads of videos over the next month about the World Cup, so stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you during the World Cup. Come on, you Spurs.